Here at TRW Automotive in Burnley, we take health and safety seriously. We have the highest level of consistency in health and safety performance, which is proven by our continued achievement of the TRW Group H&S Excellence Award. We're very proud of this fact and intend to maintain and improve this exemplary performance. Upon entering the site, you will already have encountered some of the safety measures we have in place. Please remember these measures for future visits to our site. Vehicles are limited to 5 miles per hour within TRW grounds. This is signposted throughout, and there are speed humps at the crossing area. The parking area at the side and the rear of the building is for employees and contractors. Visitors arrive at the front of the premises, near the crossing area, allowing safe and easy access to reception. In case of an emergency or incident, it's vital that we know who is on site at any one time. Upon arrival at reception, it is therefore essential that all guests sign in, as well as signing out when leaving. In order to minimize hazardous situations, TRW enforces very strict policies and procedures. Visitors must use the telephone to contact their host, as access can only be granted once key safety aspects have been explained. Personal protective equipment will be issued before entering particular areas of the factory. This is for your own safety as well as making you visible to employees. The following rules must be adhered to at all times. Safety shoes must be worn in all manufacturing areas. If you're not wearing safety shoes, you must keep to the green walkways at all times. If required, you'll be provided with temporary safety footwear whilst on site. There are 3 areas in which high visibility jackets are mandatory: the stores, warehouse and the repack areas. This is to ensure visibility where forklift trucks are in operation. If you need to access these areas, high visibility jackets will be provided, and any additional special requirements for the areas will be explained to you. Be aware that a small supply train travels around the factory floor on a regular basis throughout the day. The train is equipped with a flashing light and horn to make its presence known. Pickers are also in use in the stores and warehouse areas. In the tool room, eye protection will be provided and is mandatory due to the risks of particulates generated by machining. A list of specific do's and don'ts for this area is on display. Specialized jackets and foot straps must be worn in the electrostatic discharge area, ESD. This is critical to the product quality and must be adhered to. All access points to this area are subject to testing of the protective equipment, and access cannot be granted until these procedures are complete. In the event of an evacuation, please leave by the nearest safe exit and make your way to one of the 5 assembly points. Your host will guide you during this process. In the event that something does go wrong, there are trained first aiders around the plant. Some staff are also trained in the use of defibrillators. TRW Automotive in Burnley takes health and safety extremely seriously. As an employee, we expect you to take it seriously too. Together, we make a safe working environment, and nothing is more important than knowing that, with the right systems in place, your workplace is as safe as possible. Our health and safety record is the envy of the TRW Group. The following procedures and practices are key to our success, and your involvement in them is essential to the smooth working and safe environment of TRW Burnley. PCC meetings cover accidents, near misses, and behaviour-based safety velocity metrics. The meetings allow information concerning health and safety matters to be raised to management. These meetings occur daily in order to tackle potential problems as soon as possible. Monthly meetings of the unit-assigned HSE teams are held to discuss area-specific health and safety issues. The HSE committee then discuss business-driven targets and any systemic issues. Health and safety statistics are added to the monthly team brief. This is also used as a platform to disseminate other relevant HSE information. Employee involvement is extremely important to TRW. Opportunities are given to staff to feedback on health and safety matters, and employees are involved in UA meetings, safety Kaizen, focus point activities, SOFIs, and Kaizen workshops. It is a key goal of the business to ensure that employees are involved in all activities, to ensure that they have a voice and can help to continuously improve the business. Safety opportunities for improvement forms, or SOFIs, are designed to help staff suggest safety improvements in their area. Staff often have the best understanding of their work area and can see the potential hazards that may occur. Ongoing risk assessment is an essential tool and provides a way of quantifying the potential harm of a situation. Risk assessment identifies potential hazards, who may be harmed, what the risk is, as well as the likelihood of it happening. It lists any existing controls that are already in place, and whether these are adequate or in need of review or further action. All of our processes and activities are risk assessed. While risk assessments focus on equipment and procedures, Behavior-based safety is a process used to assess people and their behaviors when carrying out their work. Taking a considered step back to see how people work in different situations provides a unique way of perceiving potential hazards. In addition, on a monthly basis, teams of staff take turns in a safety kaizen or departmental hazard spotting event. This is a purposeful and fresh look at the working environment and procedures in order to identify hazards and dangers before they occur. Like any manufacturing business, TRW produces waste. Our waste stream policy shows how we dispose of our waste products. It is important that different types of waste are treated appropriately, not only for our safety, but also as part of our responsibility to the environment. For example, oils and solvents must be taken away for off-site treatment, whilst many byproducts are recyclable. VOCAM is a video-based training system. All levels of employees throughout the business attend these sessions to learn about the systems and procedures used at TRW. It is important that you're familiar with the evacuation procedure. You must be aware of the designated assembly points. If you discover a fire, activate a fire alarm call point or dial 888. Inform the fire marshal for your area. On hearing the intermittent fire alarm, prepare to evacuate the building, but at this stage do not leave your workstation unless the alarm switches over to a continuous siren. This indicates an immediate evacuation of the premises, and you should shut down and isolate any plant or equipment if this does not impede your evacuation, involves no personal risk, and you are familiar with the equipment. Evacuate the premises, leaving the building at the nearest safe exit, and then proceed directly to your designated assembly point. Do not collect belongings, do not swipe out, and do not re-enter the building. And remain at the designated assembly point until instructed otherwise. TRW has a target of 0 accidents. This is incredibly hard to achieve, but it's still the ultimate goal. With all the procedures in place, incidents can still occur. It is vital that all accidents, near misses, and unsafe conditions are reported, reviewed, and actioned. Once the root cause of an incident is discovered, training is put in place for operators and trainers, as well as instructions updated for future operations. We have extremely high standards at TRW and invite you to help us uphold our impressive track record in health and safety.